I'm Zae, a cyberpunk bartender VTuber and voice actress. I play games such as Pokemon. I do a lot of art now and karaoke. And my whole concept is basically I run a cyberpunk bar. I think they have settings for people that actually play it on stream. But mine isn't based on the game, it's just based on the cyberpunk genre. So neon lights, futuristic world, etc. Don't stream cyberpunk. In fact, I never finished the game. I used to play a lot of Monster Hunter, and FPS games, but now I mostly play visual novels and I voice act them with my friends. I also play Pokemon and host a lot of different tournaments, so. Off stream. Well, lately I've been into Peak, but I also play like The Sims off stream. I'll play like Animal Crossing off stream. And FPS games, I play those off stream. Yeah, I don't do well with horror games. I can get through them if they're multiplayer, but I follow someone around and I don't look around me. I would if I wasn't such a scaredy cat. I like watching other people play horror games, but I can't play them myself. Oh yeah, I played Alien Isolation once, and they have like a little radio room, and my chat was complaining because I kept going back to it and just listening to the music because I was so scared and I didn't want to progress in the game. And I was hiding a lot. Anime? Well, we do watch parties in my Discord, and we've been watching the Apothecary Diaries, so I've been enjoying that. Aside from that, my favorites are probably Cyberpunk Edgerunners, because the animation, and I like the cyberpunk world. I like Beyond the Boundary and Bunny Girl Senpai, because yeah, the characters are funny. They're cute. I'm fine with the sad endings. I primarily like action animes, but some romance animes are pretty good. Well, my number one favorite character is Albedo from Genshin. I've got a cardboard cutout of him and everything, so he better be my favorite. Literally just Albedo comes to mind. The head is so empty right now. Oh, I despise Deku from My Hero Academia. I'm sorry, he's just so easy to make fun of. I think all of my skills are pretty generic, to be honest. I think, well, anyone could be a voice actor, but I guess that's not very common, even though it feels like it's super common just because I'm in the space of voice actors, so a lot of it is efforts to save money, so I dabble in a lot of different skills that a content creator needs, like audio mixing for songs, and writing, and voice acting for my games, and well, it was a lot of this I picked up when I didn't have as much on my plate, but when I was in college, I was still streaming, and I used to like I edited on my phone and just edited during like lunch or when I was out and around waiting for classes. now that I don't really have classes and I'm still like I am taking classes, but I'm job searching as well. I have a lot more time, but I do my best to capitalize on when I'm most productive or inspired to do something. That's a hard question because I think a lot of I know a lot of my struggles come from myself. Like, I'm too lazy to edit and post shorts and do this and that on different apps. Like, I don't even have TikTok anymore. I'm lazy. I think I know a lot of people that also are kind of like, I know what I need to do, I just don't want to do it. I think, well, my primary issue in the realm of VTubing is rigging, because I rigged my own model, and I wasn't an artist before I did it, so learning how to do like the angles, I commissioned artists to help me with the angles, because I was like, I don't know how to do this. She looks like a horse when she turns her head this way, and I don't know how to fix it. Yeah, I did. Yeah, I didn't draw my VTuber model because I can't draw this well, but I've been trying to do I have a channel point redeem where people can redeem like a scribble model, which is basically just a cute little kind of chibi model, and I'll draw it and I'll rig it. And right now I'm facing my Roman Empire with trying to learn how to layer models, especially because the first scribble model redeem I got, I wanted to make it have this thing, because the character has like a hood that they wear. I wanted to make the back of the hood, because it's a little pointy, I wanted to make it come out as they turn their head, but I don't know how to do it smoothly yet, so I'm still learning a lot. Honestly, I'm quite happy with my model. When I got it, I was originally I planned to get another model when I had more money to do so, to get because I had a dream artist, but I couldn't afford them. But honestly, I really like the work on this model, and any upgrades I want, I can pay for with the current artist I have, and then figure out. I like the challenge of figuring out how to rig it on my own. So, and it saves me money. I'm planning a couple of different outfits, but a lot of the stuff that I'd be interested in, like maybe like a fire effect or something, it doesn't really fit my theme. So I'll just watch from afar as people make cooler models. I think at some point I'd like to have like costumes for like Halloween, so maybe I'll try to get like wings and stuff for that. So because I have a toggle that removes my vest, so it kind of goes with a lot of stuff. Yeah, this Halloween we did a Halloween karaoke where I got like a bunch of VTubers to sing spooky related songs and perform them live. But I don't normally do things for Halloween aside from like some spooky game playing. No, I'm thankful my community is relatively normal. Anything they ask for that's weird is a joke. Like, there's one instance, I don't even remember the context, but I was living in a college dorm and they were talking about like licking a wall. I thankfully don't have any, I haven't had any parasocial people or weird messages. The only weird messages I get are related to my writing requests because they ask for me to write some weird stuff, but aside from that, that's it. One of them, I don't even want to go into detail, but one of them was a, like, car romance. Like, they wanted a romance, a human with their car. Not NSFW, but like pretty wholesome actually as far as that goes. The ones that are NSFW, I don't even think I can talk about on and stay like. There's some interesting trends out there. Most of them are harmless, and a lot of the drama is just kind of people blowing things out of proportion and getting into business that they don't really need to be doing. I don't think I've been involved in any... I haven't been involved in any drama, so, and I would like to keep it that way. I joke with my friends sometimes. I'm like, do you want to start like a Twitter argument? And try to... No, we would never. I don't think drama is limited to just VTubers. We just have the extra potential of getting like a scammed out of art and stuff because we commission more art. Like if you look at there's like that guy on YouTube, like Hero Hey, I think his name is or something. He posts a lot about like the IRL streamers like Hassan and stuff, and he makes a video every day about them. So I don't think it's limited to just VTubers. People get an impression of someone and then they stick to their guns no matter what you tell them, or until they see proof. And even if they see proof, they're kind of like, no. A stream I wouldn't do? Anything IRL now, probably. Because I don't want to be associated with my IRL anymore. I just want to be a VTuber. Because I've done ASMR before, but we just did like story time. I didn't do like a date. I'm not good at improv and roleplay, so I don't do those kind of streams. Someone just starting. Probably talk, no matter how many people are watching, and honestly, don't expect anyone to come, and then talk like that no matter what, and just have fun with yourself, because maybe I'm just being a like pessimist, but the main thing is that you want to have fun streaming. So if you have fun streaming and no one shows up, then it wasn't wasted time. But if you stream and you expect 20 people to come in at once and talk to you all the time, then it's not realistic, unless I guess you already have a community somewhere else. But I still think being able to talk and bounce off yourself, and even if a chatter shows up, then being able to bounce off them too, is important. It's something I still struggle with. When I first started streaming, I used to write like note cards of what I did that day and topics I could talk about in case no one showed up or I ran out of things to talk about. Now I've kind of become a little more reliant on chat, and I should probably go back to the note cards because I've started doing more chatty streams, even though I'm an introvert and I run out of fuel after a while. But yeah. So if you run out of things to talk about, you talk about the game you're playing, you talk about your day, you talk about how you ate mold once because you didn't notice that there was mold on the jelly that you were making a sandwich with. The amount of times I've eaten mold, I don't want to talk about it. Because I didn't notice. because I was playing BG3 and I was putting together like a snack, you know? But I forgot that you're supposed to refrigerate jelly after you open it. And I was distracted, so I was just like, yeah, I'm making my PB&J Ritz cracker sandwich. And then I was like, this tastes funny. Why is my tongue tingling? I was fine. A little mold won't kill me, but it was not a good yeah, it was a bit of a surprise, I must say. You like the tomato smoothie, but not tomato, got it. I'll try most things, but you know, like, ooh, I forgot, like soft shell crab, it's like a deep fried crab, and when they serve it, it still looks like a crab. Or like lobster, when they serve that, it still looks like a lobster. So if it still looks like what it was originally, I don't want to eat it. And like oysters, those are but I'll have like imitation crab. I don't really like raw fish, but like I'll try it if someone's offering like a sushi with it. I'll try most things. Some things, but I guess crab and lobster are kind of like and oysters and mussels, etc. Blue lobster? Mm-mm. Specific. But if you make popcorn, garlic powder, and then you put like I use snow caps, but anything chocolate works. Snow caps, gummy bears, honestly just those two, and then you just put them together, all of it in the one bowl, and it's pretty good. But then I tell people that, and they're like, why? That's a lot of stuff for popcorn. I don't know why. Garlic powder on gummy bears, kinda. My cat, probably. She's sitting on my lap right now, but if I'm having a bad day, I just pick her up, and she's a big cat, so I hug her until she wants to run away. Which is quite quickly, because she doesn't like being held. Or I'll hold her, like, under her arms, you know, and sway her around because she's cute. No, I mean, she likes cuddling. She cuddles all the time. I mean, she's right now sitting on my lap, but she just doesn't like being picked up very often. Or for too long. I think she's gotten a little bit used to it because I can hold her for longer, and she doesn't want to immediately run out of my arms, but I mean, she's pretty tolerant of most things. Oh no, she's learned to not stand on the keyboard. She just sits on my lap now. But sometimes if I stream like around 4 p.m, she gets fed at 5, so she'll come and yell at me until I feed her. Or yeah. That's the only time she really interrupts stream. In the morning, she also yells at me and walks back and forth on my face until I feed her. Or smacks me in the face until I feed her. But yeah, I just have the one. I have a treat time redeem where I just give her treats. Aside from that, she's not directly integrated into the stream, but I have like my mascot, which is a cat. And my VTuber model wears cat ears, even though she's not a cat girl. Just because humans love cats. Yeah, she doesn't... Aside from that, there's not really much integration, crossover from IRL. She's based off me primarily, actually, because, well, I have black hair, but I don't have blue eyes. I just liked blue eyes, but my original design was literally just me in like a green coat, kind of monster hunter-ish, people said. But once I got into the bartender thing, my design hasn't changed too much, because her original design just wore pants and now she wears a skirt. She's a bartender, so she's in uniform. No, because I'm too poor to afford more outfits at the moment. I mean, I guess I have the vest toggle where I can take off her vest, but aside from that, not really. I got some advice, like sometimes people post like design reviews and they'll give advice. So that's how she ended up, because originally she didn't have as many cyberpunk aspects and her silhouette wasn't very unique, which is like one of the rules they emphasize when you're designing your VTuber model. Because she has like arm straps now, but she didn't before, and then she has like mechanical hands, like cybernetics on her knees and hands, which she didn't have before, just to give her more cyberpunkness. It also ties into her lore because she's an android anyways. So I didn't have to rig breathing, which I'm very glad about. Yeah. Yeah. Generically, well, there is a lore video. It's kind of broad. Yeah, I have a lore video. It's the basis is that she was a computer program, but due to public sentiments, like a sentient computer program, but so due to people being like, oh, I'm scared of what AI can do, which is kind of mirroring IRL more than I wanted. Due to people being scared of that, her creator gave her a physical body, and they split apart. And she decided she picked up a job as a bartender, and then started streaming to connect with humans, and that's why why she wears the cat ears and stuff. So yeah, I do have plans. I have some original songs that are in the works where I'm hoping to explain more of her lore, but it's gonna start branching off into the spoilers. It's gonna start breaking off into the Zae that is stuck in the program still, stuck in the computer still, because the code is still there, so it's gonna touch. That's what I'm hoping the second half of the lore video touches on, and I'm hoping to get an outfit for it as well. So, yeah. Yeah, I've developed a lot of the worlds. There was a brief moment where I was like, oh, what if I made a game? So I've developed a lot of the world already. I have like district names and company names, which I think there's an image in my lore video with some of them. No, canon lore Zae is a lot smarter than actual Zae. In canon, in this story, she's not as dumb. And probably more robotic, but I don't really roleplay in my streams. Like, there's people that become their characters when they stream. I just want to be me. I'm just a silly little guy. I haven't had anyone comment on, like, any discrepancies or differences. I don't think my community cares much for my community cares. it's just like they don't expect me to be a character. Mostly because I have difficulty staying in character. Even when I'm voice acting, I'll slip out of it eventually, and I'll be like, wait, I have to repeat this line multiple times to remember who I am. I do have projects that I've voice acted in. I don't live in Texas, so I can't get... There's this chance of me working for Crunchyroll is quite slim, but I do... Most of the stuff I do is with Crystal Blitz, but I'm in other things, other small things. I've kind of fallen out with it because I have so many projects right now. I think... Well, I was a lot worse when I first started, but I did take some classes which helped with voice acting and learning how to put emotion into lines. But it all mostly comes down to just exaggerating, like... You think you want to be animated when you're putting emotions into lines. So voice acting isn't just using your voice, but using your whole body. So if I'm gonna punch someone in the face because I'm angry, I'm gonna work myself up. I'm gonna get myself into that headspace of, God, this guy's pissing me off. I'm gonna punch him. So I'll have the